The first Garden Horizon update is dropping right now. Dude, I literally stayed up all night for this. I am dead tired. So we're going to check out this update, and I hope it's a good one. The admin abuse they just did was actually pretty cool. A little buggy, but can't blame them, dude. But it was really good for the first one, honestly. And just to show you guys, there is this new meteor shower admin mutation. And look at that. We just got meteoric. Just like Grow a Garden, you get meteoric. But they also did this cool thing where you can get the band mutation for a 20 times multiplier. And then there's also a salad mutation for a 20 times multiplier, as the admins in the admin abuse like 1v1 each other. Pretty cool mutations that they added in, and lots of cool little admin abuse event things. All right, so the admins just dropped a new code, and it's admin. I don't know what it gives you. I just used it, but I don't know what changed. But all right, so let's go ahead and check out this update. The meteor shower is still exploding the map, and big booms going on. So first, let's check the seed shop and see if we have any new seeds in the shop here. Okay, so now above the cherry seed, we have the bamboo seed and the mango seed. Now the bamboo seed looks like it's only 175k, so I don't think it'll be better than the cherry seed, but the mango seed is 10 mil. So I'm gonna go ahead and just buy this outright with Robux here, and it costs 849 Robux. Let's go ahead and buy one of these. I will also buy a bamboo seed for science just to test it out and see how much value this thing actually has. There we go. And then let's just check the rest of the shop here to see if anything else is new. I think the beetroot is here, right? And the tomato. Yeah, so I think that's it. I think those are the new 2 seeds. Let's go ahead and get these planted in our garden so we can check the values of them in just a second here. So, oh, and also we got to check actually, is there a new seed pack? So that's the olive, that's the dawn blossom, and yes, we have the octo branch. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and buy some of these. Let's go ahead and buy the octo branch and see how much this actually costs, or is valued at in the game. So it's a 1.5% chance, just like the release week seed packs. And the cool thing is that they're doing these seed packs for 2 weeks, which is nice. You have 2 weeks to try and get these seeds. They're not just like getting rid of them forever, like right as they come out, so that's nice. All right, so we have LaBlush berry, we have a biohazard one. All right, can you let me open a couple of them? Don't skip. Let me click up here. All right, so there's a biohazard melon, a star vine. Did I just get the star vine there, it looks like? Yes, okay. Let's go ahead and open more. I want to get this new octo one. Oh, radiant petal. Are we gonna get that? It was like pretty much right there, but I think it's not gonna give me it. Yeah, of course it won't. The game doesn't like me, man. All right, let's go ahead and open these, and there we go. We got another star vine. Let's go ahead and open all these, and then we'll check out all the values of these new seeds here. So I'm just gonna spam click through these to open every single seed pack. And we didn't get the good one. So we got this, and this. We need to get Radiant Petal and the Octo Branch. So let's just keep opening these until we get these 2. And then we'll check out the gear shop. I believe there is the trowel added in finally, which is going to be awesome. Because everybody's been wanting to move their plants. And also, I don't know if they added like a reclaimer tool yet, but that'd be nice as well if you want to like get rid of your plant and hold on to it for later. But anyways, let's go ahead and just finish opening these. Let's just go ahead and speed through these, time lapse this until we get the seeds that we're looking for. Oh, and there we go. We just got the octo branch. It's in my way, but we did get the octo branch. There we go. And we got the radiant petal. All right, so we just got everything that we needed after I just bought like 30 more seed packs, but that works. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and plant this octo branch right here. We're gonna plant the radiant petal next to that, and then let's go ahead and plant a star vine, biohazard melon, and then LaBlush berry seed. There we go. That's all of them, right, from the seed pack. That's 1 2 3 4 5. And then let's go ahead and plant the ones from the seed shop as well. So we have this new bamboo seed. We're gonna go ahead and throw that down, and then we have this new mango seed for 10 mil. So let's go ahead and quickly just hit grow all to check the value of all of this and see how much it's all worth. And oh my gosh, what the heck is this, dude? The bamboo is literally on like a truss. What the heck? I think that's not supposed to be like that. I think that's the texture showing, and it's not supposed to show. But anyways, look at this. So the octo branch looks pretty cool. Let's go ahead and just pick up one of these, a radiant petal, a star vine here, biohazard melon, and a LaBlush berry, and just check the base values of all these real quick. So let's go ahead and start with the lowest one, which is the biohazard melon. So how much is this? Wait, what am I doing, bro? That's Bill. I need Steve. You remind me of Steven from Go Garden, because your name is Steve. You guys are close. But anyways, how much is this worth? Yeah, this is the biohazard melon. How much is this worth? $84. All right, so for a base price, it's kind of trash. Let's try the LaBlush berry. It's a little bit better. All right, let's take a look. Base value of this is going to be $68. Okay, it's not better. Maybe it's because it's smaller. That's probably why, but okay, that's fine, you know. Doesn't need to be good. Next up, we have the star vine. This one looks pretty cool. This one's got to be good, right? You're going to make this one worth a lot of money, right, Steve? You're going to do that for me, right, man? Not too shabby. 360, much better. Okay, I like that. And then let's go ahead and check out, before we check out the big octo branch, let's go ahead and check out the radiant pedal. This thing looks crazy, dude. It reminds me of like the sun blossom from Grow Garden. Looks pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and check the value of the radiant pedal. This thing is worth 8K, so much better than all the other ones so far. So that means that this octo branch has got to be worth something crazy for the base value. Let's go ahead and check. Got some value to it. 5.3K. So I guess the radiant pedal that we have is just a big one that grew in, so it's more money. But you know, I guess we can confirm base values by actually checking in here. So 6K for 0.2 for the octo branch, while the radiant pedal is 0.01 for 5K. So they're both really good. The Starvine's a big drop down, and then the LeBlush Berry is also a huge drop down, and the Biohazard Melon is actually not even, it's worse than the carrot, bro. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. So I'm gonna go ahead though, and I have some harvest bells here. I'm gonna go ahead and harvest everything here. Oh, you know, I didn't ever check the mango price and the bamboo. So let's go ahead and just pick up all this real quick. So the mango might be a little bit more interesting because this is what you're gonna get from the seed shop if you don't want to open seed packs. We got a couple of them. Let's go ahead and just actually check the biggest one we got, which is a 0.35 kilogram. So let's see how much this mango is worth. The mango is actually worth, come on, something good. 20K. Okay, that's actually really good for a base value of this mango. And then the bamboo, I assume it's gonna be like Grow Garden where it's worth quite a bit of money, but it's a one-time pickup. So this is going to be worth 36K. Yeah, that is actually really good. And then if we actually come over here and check the base values of all of them, bamboo is 0.12 kilograms for 70K, which is really good. And the mango is 0.25 for 10K. So it's actually better than the octo branch, and that's a seed pack one. So honestly, pretty good stuff here. I'm gonna go ahead, and while we go check out the gear shop next and the new NPC, I'm gonna go ahead and throw my sprinklers down. I'm gonna throw down a couple basics here so we get some big fruits over here. We're gonna do a couple turbos and then a couple supers. We'll come back and see how big the fruits actually grow, and then we'll check the values of those shortly. All right, so I'm actually gonna go ahead and grow all, and we can go ahead and check the values of the bigger ones. If it does grow anything big, let's see. There's a pretty big octo bloom right there. I think I got it. So let's check that, and at least I want to check a big melon, or big mango, I mean. I guess we'll check this one. These are unripe still, but you know, we'll go ahead and check it out anyways. All right, so I don't even think I actually got that big of a mango. I think all those are still the same. But what about the octos? I didn't really get much of a big one here. I thought it was bigger than this, but 0.26. Let's go ahead and just check the value of this thing real quick. So this octo branch is worth 13K. All right, so not too bad. Once we actually get this thing lush, get some mutations on it, get it to be a little bit bigger, it'll be really good. But honestly, the highlight so far, besides the seed pack, I honestly think the highlight of this update is the mango seed and the bamboo. These things are pretty good. Once the bamboo seed is like highly stocked, this thing is going to make you a lot of money. But that's it for the seeds for right now. Let's go ahead and actually check out this stuff, because we have Molly's Gear Shop with some new stuff. I believe at least the trowel was added. There it is. 250K is kind of crazy for the trowel, not gonna lie, but we will purchase that. And that is actually it for the gear shop. Surprisingly, I thought we might have something else like a reclaimer tool, but no, we only have the trowel. But okay, the 250K does give you 5 of them, so it's pretty much 50K per trowel, which isn't too bad. I think that's like Grow a Garden, but you at least get 5 of them at a time. But this is everything that everyone has ever wanted in this game so far. So I can actually go ahead and move my mango tree, and you can rotate it really nicely, very smooth, and this will make life much easier to kind of clear out your garden a little bit and organize it if you kind of spam seeds down like I did. But yeah, that's pretty basic, but that's what everybody has been wanting, is the trowel, and we finally got it. So I'm happy that they added that in the game, and hopefully we have a reclaim tool added in very soon as well. That'd be very helpful. But the big part of this update, I believe, besides the seeds, is this botanist here, and it looks like you can donate crops for research, donate all matching crops, and I guess she'll probably give you something. And it also says you can appraise crops. So I'm gonna actually try to appraise a crop real quick. So I have this Dawn Blossom. Can you appraise this crop? What does this do? Analysis is 58K. My grant only covers so much. Okay, so what does this do? Running a genetic profile, just a control sample basically. Sorry, huh? Question mark? I'm very confused. Do you need something with like mutations on? This should have mutations on it. What about this guy? Yeah, this one has foggy and shock. Is this good for you? I feel like I just paid you to do literally nothing. I don't know what that did. 2.8 million to appraise this one. All right, come on. What does this do? No interesting variations, unfortunately. What do you mean? Why are you? All right. Hold on. Maybe let me see what you're actually wanting. Who are you? Field researcher with IGMA for Ligma stationed here. Cataloging every mutation I can find. Oh, okay. So she's looking for specific mutations. Okay, so what do you need? I need 1.50 kilograms of sandy specimens. I don't know if I have anything sandy. Actually, you know, I might. I think this one here. But she needs 1.50 kilograms. But if I give her the sandy one and I appraise it, does that do anything? You should be like telling me the value or like upping the value. Completely standard. What do you mean? What does appraising even do? I'm confused on what the appraising actually does. I'm gonna go ahead and just donate all matching crops though for your research. So I need way more sandy, so we're gonna need some sandy events, but I'm assuming that once we get enough crops, she will probably give us something, but I don't know what this appraisal thing does. Comment down below if you figured it out, because at this point, I mean, the update just came out, so but I have no idea. I paid her like millions to appraise. This lady doesn't do nothing. Is it supposed to change the size of your fruits or maybe value it at a higher rate than what it's valued at? Because appraising, usually, you know, they'll tell you how much something is worth, but that's what my boy Steve's job is for. So if she's appraising, I don't really know what she's appraising. You're appraising something. I don't know. What are you appraising? I don't understand what you're appraising, lady. You're upsetting me. That's all I can say. All right. Anyways, is there anything new up here? So this whole section got added at some point. This is where the drop off happened because there was like a radio up here, and then I guess this got all dropped off from that helicopter flying around, but there's the helicopter. It's still flying around, so I don't know if it's to do with this lady. I don't know what the lore behind this heli is right now, but I don't know if this heli works with the same company she does. I know they showed some guy like in a cave, and then I think this spawned in and it got dropped off in the cargo, so this might become like a trading area or like a shop or something. There's gonna be more lore to this because this is like randomly here, but I think she works with the helicopter people and she's stealing my money. Appraising, what is the appraising doing? I don't know. It's just making me upset. Maybe you have to donate all the matching crops, get something, and then you appraise it, and then you can get something cool and sell it or plant it or something. I don't know. Maybe you can appraise and get certain mutations on it, and then like, I have no idea, bro. I have no idea. I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea. What I'm gonna go ahead and do though, to test the appraising a little bit more, just to see if it does anything, is I'm just gonna sell my whole inventory real quick. All right, we got 433K, not shabby. Let's go ahead and try this golden berry here. It has band on it, soaked and lush. See if she'll do anything with that. We have, I believe, some shocked ones over here. Obviously, they're all shocked with lightning. I'm gonna pick up one of these and see if that will do anything. Oh my gosh, bro. Also, look at this. Look at this big mango that grew in. Can I even pick this thing up? It's kind of like in the way. I don't think it's ready yet, but that's going to be a very valuable mango. All right. But anyways, we got lush and stuff. All right. So let's go ahead and try to give her some of these maybe. Do these have it? Like, will you appraise these things? Oh, wait. Could she only appraise, because this is the IGMA pack, could she only appraise fruits that are like these? Maybe? Let's see. Appraise this crop, please. 4.8K, and I'll tell you everything about the specimen. All right. Get this under the microscope. Hello. This is just normal, genetically speaking. What do you mean? What do I do? What am I doing wrong? Why do you hate me, lady? So I'm assuming that appraisals might show up here, but I don't know what they do. Like, I'm giving her this thing. This is in her seed pack. She says this is normal. Okay, what if I give her one with the band or like the shock? What about this? This one's shocked. Do you like shock stuff? You're just scamming me at this point. You're just taking my money. Is this just to appraise for mutations? It might just be bugged, bro. I think this is just bugged. I don't know if this is bugged because every time I give her something, it doesn't do anything. So I don't know what's going on. So I don't really know what the appraisal thing does at the moment. I guess the last one I will try is the banned fruit that I have. I believe either this doesn't work or, I mean, I just feel like it doesn't work because like I'm looking in the Discord, no one knows what she does with the appraisals. Hold on, we're gonna try at least one more here. Here's the banned one. Let's try this. It's golden berry, it's banned. Can you appraise this crop?
Nope.
All right, so I believe that this is just bugged. What I think she's supposed to do, if this one doesn't work, then I don't know. This is just normal. Okay, so I believe she's bugged right now, but I believe what's going to actually happen is maybe right here will be a mutation section. I believe all that she's going to do is you appraise it. She'll probably tell you the mutations on your fruit. And then once you get it appraised, she'll be like, oh, this is what you have on it. And she'll pretty much tell you the value of like mutations with certain fruits or something. And then maybe you'll add it to your index book. I could be completely wrong, but it's got to do something with mutations and actually like getting information on them. From what she's saying, it sounds like she's supposed to fill you in with information on your fruits, but she's not doing that, and no matter what I give her, it's wrong. So I don't know. The appraisal, I think, might be broken, or I'm stupid. But anyways, what I do know is if you actually complete her tasks here and you donate crops for research, because right now she said she needs the sandy crops. If you do donate these and you fill up the amount of sandy that she needs, and maybe that's what you got to do. Maybe I got to fill up the sandy and then she can appraise sandy and tell me what it's worth. I don't know. But once you do fill up that sandy completely, she will give you a free seed pack of the new Igma seed pack. So that's what that does. You get crops with the mutations, you donate it, and you get the Igma seed pack. The appraisal, I don't know. I assume it's going to be for mutations, and it'll tell us what mutations do. But that's pretty much it for this update, though. We have a couple new seeds. We have a trowel finally added, and then we have this lady who just stole all of my money. I thought there might be a little bit more lore-heavy stuff in this update, but not much. I mean, we just have this little area up here, and I guess we'll just have to wait and see what this Hella Chopper is doing. And I think over time, the lore will maybe unfold a little bit more, and this game will be a little bit more in depth. I think right now they're still starting out. It's only update 1, but honestly, pretty solid first update in admin abuse. I know a lot of people are upset over it, but I can't complain. I thought it was pretty cool. But anyways, pretty solid for the first update. I enjoyed. Thank you, devs, for your hard work. And if you guys enjoyed this video, checking out the new crops, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and I'll be back with some more videos on this game soon and trying to get all the mutations on some of the new crops. So stay tuned.